Thank you so much, sir. Distinguished panel and all the people who are right in front of me are waiting their lunch. So I'll be as brief as possible. My idea was that let's speak something about ICT for good policing. Now, when we say good policing, everybody expects the policing to be effective, to ensure that public feels safe, and it brings about what is the ultimate aim of any enforcement agency, that is rule of law. The current situation is that practically nothing in the policing world has been IT enabled, in the sense that whatever silos we have created, they are not really admissible in the court of law, and the proof of evidence which is required by the law, where IT can play a major role, there we sadly lack any kind of initiative. Despite changes in the Evidence Act, we are not producing any videos or photos when we are charge sheeting people. We always leave the room open for a controversy as to what statements were given by whom, because they are all the time being changed, and despite changes in the law, the IT has not been effectively used. I'll now straight away come to CCTNS, which is a major project which is going to be implemented in the country. And for the general information of the audience, I'll just rush through the presentation. The earlier initiatives were something like CCIS and SEPA. SEPA is the current software which is running in the police stations. In Rajasthan, it was implemented in 2 phases. Most of the places have been covered, but it's a standalone application. So present is that the data entry workflow driven, it is standalone. So CCTNS essentially in a single, if you understand, it will basically connect police stations across the country. All police stations will be connected to state data center, which in turn will be connected to the national data center. And it will also automate all the registers, all the crime records of the police stations. So which means that we call VCNB, which is the basic crime records of a police station. So the entire country would have one VCNB. So essentially we are talking about integrated crime records when you are talking about CCTNS. I'll just run through the slides. This is the general structure, the key stakeholders. The outcomes is that there will be timely access to information, decision making will be better, integration of police systems, improved law enforcement, governance, etc. This is the overall architecture view, and here we must understand the external interface. I like to point here that this is one area where still huge effort is still required. The CCTNS is only envisaging interfaces with immigration, with passport, with IB, RAW, and transport, telecom sectors, etc., even jails. But as on date, there are no such interfaces, and the situation is that if a standing warrant is issued by a court, that person appears before the court as a witness. In the very court, there is no system to check whether there is a warrant pending against him. So it's a very sad situation, and we have to go. This is the implementation framework. I'll just rush through it. This will be the basic coverage. So there will be a citizen and external facing interface. With CCTNS coming up, as a citizen, you will be able to find out what is the status of your case. As on date, only Andhra is showing it. But with this implementation, not just the status of the case, but various services like verifications, etc., would be made public. There is traffic management, law and order functions, crime prevention, prosecution. So all these functions would be taken care of once this project gets implemented. More than 14,000 police stations and 6,000 higher offices would be connected. As you understand that it is not just a technical project. To convince a policeman to become IT savvy and to make his work transparent is a huge change management exercise also. And that is one of the biggest challenges which we are facing right now. Again, the issue of language which Sir has put up, almost nobody knows how to type in Hindi. So if you want case diaries, etc. to be there on the PC, there is this huge gap of skill also. Now I'll focus whatever we have done in Rajasthan Police and whatever IT initiatives we have taken. Any of you who is carrying an Android phone can search for something called iWatch. iWatch. It's an application which we have just practically uploaded yesterday only. And this application would allow you to give information about crime, to take a snap of your servant or a tenant, take a snap of the document which is required to prove his identity, and send it to the police station with his name, etc. So this is a revolutionary thing which we are trying for the first time. We'll roll it out in Jaipur and Jodhpur commissionates very soon. So you can try for something called iWatch. It will be an application built by BlackBerry, and that's the one thing. The second is that we did a very small thing in terms of web enabling the database for standing warrants, POs and absconders. This is one category where police has done its job, the investigation is complete and they are wanted by law officially. Now, you'll be shocked to know that within Rajasthan itself, these numbers are more than 60,000. And these numbers were climbing, had reached almost 85,000. And every year we add to these numbers. What we did was that we just made a database of these people. We connected all the police stations and asked them to upload their standing warrants, POs, absconders. And while the residence was inputted into the system, we ensured that the police station where they were wanted and the police station where they lived, they got to communicate with each other. And whole data was put to the public for access. Now this simple thing of, let me just give an example. If somebody is wanted in Ajmer, he is actually presently living in Jaipur. The Jaipur police station would know that this person is wanted in my jurisdiction. And the entire focus of the efficiency of the police drive was that how many people who were wanted within your area have been caught by you. Very simple thing, but I am very happy to announce that after this exercise was done, more than 30,000 standing warrants were disposed of. Large number of arrests were made simply because we believed that if somebody polices his own area, it is much more effective than going outside. So a simple step like that has given us a very historical kind of result. Our web portal has many firsts in the country. You can go down to the beat constable of your area, find out his number. There are CLG members who are the backbone of community policing, more than 1,25,000 of them. You can go to our website and check for their names, their area, their photographs, their mobile numbers. We have other features. You can go and check for the standing warrants. We have also given CDR analysis tool. Sir, we have also given CDR analysis tool to the last mile, the IO itself. So these are many of the first, but I'm again happy to announce that CCTNS project, which we were all very eagerly waiting for, will be launched on 25th December itself this year. So which means that only about 10 days later, there will be a pilot rollout in 2 districts of every state. So we have data centers in that project coming up. So next year, you will see IT use in policing increase tremendously. Thank you very much.